Hello, I'm Dr. Linda Simon. I've been a vet for about 12 years, and this video is all about bland diets. What is a bland diet? I think, straight away we need to just sort of define what this is because maybe your vet has told you you need to have your dog on a bland diet and you're thinking, okay, but what does that mean? So bland is something that's really easy to digest, that's not going to cause stomach upset. Things that are not bland would be things that are like spicy, really salty, really sugary, oily, greasy. We want to avoid this. So if your dog perhaps has a stomach upset, maybe they've been vomiting, maybe they're bloated, maybe they're just on some sort of medicine like antibiotics and they've just, had some runny poo. All of these things often will be helped by a bland diet. It may just be for a few days and then you go back to their regular food. And I guess it's worth just quickly saying that when you are going back to regular food, it helps you transition slowly back over a few days, just so they're not going to develop an upset stomach. Some good sources or some, potential ingredients to put into your bland diet, a good protein source would be something like boiled skinless chicken or turkey breast. Even something like eggs, as long as we're not cooking them in oil or seasoning them, they work really well too. It's a protein source. The richer meats, so red meats, are best avoided, particularly for dogs with an upset tummy. Then if we think about a carbohydrate source, some good options include rice, plain pasta, sweet potato. Listen, we're not trying to create a balanced diet here. We don't have to worry about supplements or getting in calcium or iodine. It's just for a few days, and then we can go back to a regular dog food. So don't worry too much about balancing it out. Most dogs do best with feeding it little and often, but that does depend on the patient. And I guess the thing to mention is that you might want to add some probiotics, and these can help with the gut microbiome, particularly for those dogs on antibiotics or who do have an upset stomach. Of course, you can also buy a commercial dog food, and so one that is sort of marketed as gastrointestinal or sensitivity diet, and you can just feed that like you would feed the regular dog food. For more information on bland diets, or for lots of different topics on canine health, you can visit seniortailwaggers.com.